Oh man, guys, it's fun being under the thumb of government. It's great. I recommend it. I recommend everybody try it. I am like waiting. I'm just waiting for these cases to like progress. That's one of the worst parts about being in the system. All right. One of the worst parts of being in the system is you have to wait for the system sometimes. And like once you get to a certain spot, you're like, well, I don't want to wait now. Now I want to fucking fight. I want to go do the things that need to be done and get it over with. But you have to wait for government. And the real frustrating things about court is like trying to get a court date. There's like a trade-off spot where once you get to a certain spot, even if you wanted to, like if I wanted to file a motion today in my criminal case and like do something, getting a motion hearing date would be well past my existing omnibus date. So you just have to wait for the omnibus date. Do I have my kids back yet? Very soon. Very soon. Well, I hesitate to say dates, but we'll say within less than 2 weeks. How's that? Again, I know there's this like wonderful theory that I did all these horrible things or whatever, but it's just not fucking true. I'm sorry. I tried to explain like the aspects of Minnesota law and why people are seeing certain things that don't go with my narrative or whatever. And it's like this is just how the process works, and it's a highly specialized area. I don't practice in juvenile protection, so like I've had to learn this as I go too. I'm not faulting people for not knowing it. Trying to explain why there's like long-term out-of-home placement plans being filed in your case on a certain date is because it's a requirement by law to have concurrent planning. And people are like, no, Nick's just lying. It's like, well, no, I don't have any reason. Like, you could go look that up. It's fine. The deadlines are in the statute. There's no point in lying about that. It's just there's another part of the case that's going on at the same time. And it should be resolved. Like I said, the kid's case should be resolved. Kids should be back home in less than 2 weeks. So things could always change. Absolutely. There's another weird rumor or like misunderstanding out there. People think that I am scheduling drug tests and they're not random. That's completely retarded. I've been on random testing since it was ordered in the child custody case. Obviously, all of those tests have come back completely fucking clean. We've done all of the tests. It's not, oh, Nick gets to schedule his tests so he can do, no, like it's random drug testing. Another misconception is that I'm paying for the random testing because I mentioned that in state criminal court, you pay for the random testing, which is true. But here's the thing, juvenile protection isn't criminal court. And the authority of the justice system to impose random testing on you is different. So, as part of that trade-off, since it's a civil case and they're a party, not the government ruling over you in a criminal matter, even though it kind of has that same effect. But no, what I was saying is, there's big misconceptions on the drug test. People think that I'm either not doing drug tests, which is false. Again, the moment a judge ordered us to do drug tests, we immediately complied. We did one voluntary test prior to being ordered. That's the test that was entered into one voluntary urinalysis test, I should say. That's the test that was entered into evidence at our hearing. That test is on like June 7th or whatever. We took it. Might have taken it June 6th. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We did one voluntary urinalysis test prior to being ordered to test. And, of course, that one was clean, too. But that's the only test we chose the timing of for urinalysis. And then we were ordered to random testing. We complied immediately. We've been random testing since that June 7th hearing. And, and like I said, the county pays for those because it's part of a juvenile protection matter, not a criminal matter. So they're different. There's just, look, if people just don't, you don't know. They don't know this because it's different by state. It's different state versus federal. In federal criminal trials, the feds pay for your drug testing. In state court in Minnesota, they don't. So, anyway, lots of misconceptions out there. People think we're dodging drug tests or gaming the system. Look, we're on the random testing system. We've had clean tests for all of them. Says Ricada, that's actually reasonable. Also, thanks for being under the thumb of government in order to teach us this lesson. Oh, wait, yeah. Just wait. Just you wait. I think there's, again, the story will be told in court, and then it can be discussed further when everything's done. But there's a lot. There's a lot. And once I'm able to tell it, one way or another, win, lose, draw, whatever it is, there's a lot to this. It's actually, in many ways, it's been much more painful than you guys know. And you'll probably be hearing about it. And some of the shit, if I told you now, and again, this is guilty or not guilty, okay? Guilty or not guilty, it doesn't matter. Some of the shit that has that I've discovered in this process about like how everything came to be and everything like that is, you won't believe it from just my words. So, but someday. But until that day, fighting for my family, fighting for my freedom, and we'll just, goddamn, the rest of that will that'll come.